Hello everybody and welcome back to the island. My name is Zach and welcome to the Lionel Heisler comparison video. Coming up, I'll discuss both the physical and sound feature differences of both the Trainmaster Command Control Heisler series from 2003, which you see in the foreground of the screen, and the more recent Legacy run from 2015, seen in the background of the screen. So without further ado, let's get started. Before I dive into the differences each loco has to the other, I'm going to share with you some quick engine specifics to note the many similarities of each version despite their 12-year age gap. I'll first start with the length. Both Heislers measure 15 3/4 inches coupler to coupler and are lettered for the Cass Scenic Railroad located in Cass, West Virginia. Next up similarity-wise is each loco's overall appearance, which comes from its tooling. Each run has all tender and engine exterior details mounted in the same locations. The mechanical gearing used to drive each of the loco's drive wheel trucks also appears unchanged between releases. Now let's get into the physical differences between each Lionel Heisler. To start off, notice that the 2003 Heisler is painted with a gold trim and the 2015 Heisler has a white trim. The reason for the color change after the first run was to note the actual color change the real Cass number 6 went through sometime between the late 1990s and the early 2000s. Next, we'll take a look at each loco's cab and headlights. Note how the 2003 version has a warm, yellow, incandescent glow for both the cab light and the headlight, and how the 2015 version exhibits a warm, white LED glow for both its cab and headlight. Now this lighting difference also applies to each loco's tender backup light. Another quick difference are each locomotive's coal loads. The 2003 version has a molded coal load with only some texture appeal, whereas the 2015 version has a more realistic coal load with different pieces placed well above the top of the tender line, which adds more 3D realism. Next up is the rail signal sound switch and hatch. On the 2003 TMCC version, the hatch opens to reveal the switch where users can select signal sounds, which just play only a few of the loco's sounds like whistle and bell, or rail sounds, which plays all of the engine's audible features. On the Legacy version from 2015, the hatch still opens, but there is no switch since the locomotive is equipped with Legacy rail sounds, a more modern and updated rendition of Trainmaster Command Control. Also on the tender is the volume pop compartment. On both versions, this area is still used to house the volume knob, which controls the locomotive's master volume. Moving up to the engine itself, the cab roof hatch switches have changed between the two releases. On the 2003 version, the hatch reveals a run program switch, and on the 2015 version, the hatch opens to the main and auxiliary smoke switches. At the front of both engines, the boiler door swings open to reveal another switch. On the 2003 version, the smoke on-off switch is placed here, but on the 2015 version, the area now houses the run program switch. The second to last physical difference worth noting is each loco's tender-to-engine connection. On the 2003 version, operators have to physically screw the drawbar onto the locomotive, whereas on the 2015 version, the drawbar is connected through a hitch on one end. The wire harness on each loco has slightly changed as well, with the Legacy version wire and connector being more taut than the 2003 version that has quite a bit of slack. The last physical difference worth noting is on the whistle dome. The Legacy version has been modified to accommodate the whistle steam smoke effect, which outputs the whistle smoke through the hole placed in the middle of the dome. The Legacy version's dynamo is also removable in order to fill the whistle smoke unit. Last but not least are each locomotive's sounds. Since one rendition is Legacy and the other is TMCC, each version has a unique and differing sound file. Now it's important to quickly note that the Legacy version's whistle is manually quillable with Lionel's Cab 2 remote, as the TMCC version's whistle quills automatically depending on the speed of the locomotive. Also, note how the older 2003 run has road-specific tower comm. So without further ado, here is a quick sound demo as you'll hear more of these sounds during the running session I have in store right after this.
Loud and clear. Start her up and stand by to pull. Acknowledge. Out. Scenic Railroad number 6. You may proceed. Cast Scenic Railroad